morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Sun Slapper. How you doing this morning? Hope all is well with you. It was an amazing day today, amazing day. It is an amazing day for us to get started. It is an amazing day for us to improve. It is an amazing day for us to do something we didn't do or get a chance to accomplish yesterday. Today is a gift. We are in the present. We can live in the moment. We can do what needs to be done, but we have to make a decision. And that decision is to just move forward with it and do it. Today's Sun Slapper is going to be a little different. I got two slides that I'm going to get to right away. And again, thank y'all so much for all of the comments, the like, the shares of Sun Slappers. I appreciate y'all. Man, thank you so much for just being inclusive, right? In this family and what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to accomplish is to build a network of people who are intentional about their life. They're intentional about their calling. They're intentional about their assignment. They're transparent people. They hold themselves accountable. And if that's you, welcome to the family. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to get into the slides real quick, and then I have something for you that I've been meditating on this morning. I always set my day before I get to Sun Slappers, and I just wanted to share it with you in hopes that it blessed you like it blessed me today. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Oh man, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna share this one. I'm gonna do it. This I was really contemplating, but we're gonna get it done. Y'all better start being aware of your surroundings. There are people in your life who hate you secretly, but laugh with you every day. Oh my goodness. Say that one more time. Y'all better start being aware of your surroundings. There are people in your life who hate you secretly, but laugh with you every single day. Listen, I had to find out the hard way. And most people that I know who've reached a certain level of success. And success is relative. Some people have an assumption to believe that because you have more material things or you're able to move in different circles, that equals success, and that's not true. You know, and that's a whole nother topic, and we'll get to that. Once you get in them rooms, then people are not as smart as you think that they are. And I think there's a clip going around on the internet. Obama made that preference that it's you that needs to be in that room, and it's the you that people are requiring for the change. And so, with that being said, listen, there are individuals that you might need to do a friend circle check, a acquaintance check around you, and the way you do that is to be successful, like. Start living out your dreams, start putting things in motion, and then you're going to see individuals who secretly they're around you, and then as it becomes more of a reality that it is possible that this thing can happen for you, you're going to see the animosity. You're going to see in their face the dissension. You're going to see the lack of phone calls or all of the things that they used to do when they thought that thing wasn't a reality for you. Because we talked about this on Sun Slappers before. Some people, and I don't like to generalize because I have some amazing people in my life, and I would never put them in the same category as I would some of these individuals that I'm discussing. Some people want you to do good, just not better than them. And so at the end of the day, you have to do a check around you to make sure that everybody is rowing in the same direction that you put on the boat. Because some people can be drilling holes for it to sink, and that's not what you want. However, when you find yourself in those situations, when you find yourself having to deal with individuals like that, I need you to make the adjustment within yourself. I don't want you to point fingers at them. I don't want you to go to them. I don't want you to confront them. I don't want you to even let them know that you know. I need you to make the adjustment within yourself. So if that's withdrawing, then you withdraw, but then you go inward and you say, okay, how did I miss this? What was this about? Or how does this relate to what I have going on, or to get me to the bigger purpose, or the greatest moment of my life? How do I begin to operate in that? I want you to start looking inward first and then outward, because your success is attached to you, what's in you. Not that somebody else can add to it, but your success is attached to what's inside of you. What's inside of you. You are the key principle. And so you have to take time with yourself. And that's kind of a little tidbit of what I kind of learned today. So let me get into the second one, and so I can get you going. And man, listen, um, here it is. One mistake you should never make in this life is to allow yourself to be recruited by someone to hate another person who hasn't wronged you. Only a fool inherits other people's enemies as a sign of loyalty. One mistake you should never make in this life is to allow yourself to be recruited by someone to hate another person who hasn't wronged you. Only a fool inherits other people's enemies as a sign of loyalty. Listen, I live in a very small community now that is very, very small. District 2 is now have shrunk. We'll talk about that too when we get to our elected official segments in the podcast. However, individuals have a tendency, and this is kind of, you see kids do this all the time, where they don't like somebody, so they don't want you to like them, and then they talk about them, and then they try to get them to discourage any activity or motion with them, because they are sitting at those particular tables where decisions are being made, and people don't really have time to do the necessary research. I've kind of found out too, that a lot of people with that type of mentality, and they're in these tables and they're in these discussions, they want people to just like them, to use them. They don't want to be, the person questioned or looked at differently. And so at these particular tables where you feel like these people, can help you, and some can, these individuals really, they talk bad about you. They make sure they paint a bad light. And then people by nature have a tendency to be like, well, if this person is saying that about them, then it's got to be true of if that person, and they don't necessarily do the homework. Well, I'm gonna tell you what to do in that particular situation. Be you. People who are there for you will find you. You will find opportunities where they'll have another discussion with you. They'll meet you on a whole different level and a whole different program, and then they'll get this different perspective. And I can always tell when people have been in rooms or had conversations about me, and then after meeting me and talking to me, you can see the unease, or you can see them, being more comfortable, and them changing their mindset right before you, because it's like, they're like, man, he's nothing like he was portrayed to be. It's because those people didn't tell you why I did what I did. Those people have a tendency of not saying why they provoked, or why a person responds to them in a certain way, because these are people who do not accept accountability. These are people who are not, the only thing they're intentional about is hurting other people. And so what you have to do, again, as a person, you have to go inward. You have to know what you're made of. You have to know what God put in you. You have to know that, okay, listen, no matter what these 30 people over here who's always had something negative to say, no matter who was leading at that particular point in time, they can't control how I see myself, how I view myself. So again, that's what Sun Slapper is about. It's about setting your day. It's about setting the tone, and it's about setting a space where you feel like, hey, listen, I am him, or I am her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to look yourself in the mirror and say, listen, today I'm going to accomplish everything I've set out to accomplish. I'm going to give today 110%. So that's what Sun Slapper is about. And we only take 10 minutes to do so. So I want another minute and a half if you so graciously give me this. I want you to begin to refocus. Think about the two things that we said today. Let me see if I can get those. Let me see if I can get those up on the screen that we just talked about. Nope, that wasn't it. That one. And here it is right here, both of them. One mistake you should never make in life is to allow yourself to be recruited by someone to hate another person who hasn't wronged you. Only a fool inherits other people's enemies as a sign of loyalty. Y'all, yeah, they said it, y'all better start being aware of your surroundings. There are people in your life who hate you secretly, but laugh with you every single day. Listen, Sun Slappers, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get to what I asked you for permission to. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. Like, share, and subscribe. Get over to Trust in the Process page and YouTube page. Please share, follow if this has helped anyone. Let's grow this community because we are the change that we're looking for, and we have the capacity to love beyond all the hate that's being spread. It is up to us to do so, and we can only do that together. Trust the process. I'm Gil Garrett. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
No, see, yeah, I'm glad you said that. You had everything against you. No, the greatest problem was I was against me.
Oh.
Nobody ever told me I was my greatest asset.
Yeah.
I'm my greatest asset. It doesn't matter where you come from. If you don't activate you, the environment doesn't matter anyway. Great environment, bad environment, and anything you activate, anything you do for you, it's gonna blow out. But at the end of the day, you have to be the first thing that you invest in. And if you invest in you, I just believe there's nothing that can stop you.
I'm telling you, we can't lose our hope, because once you lose your hope, you lose everything. I'm here to tell you that once you get started, you can't stop until you get there. I'm telling you, when you get in the boat, you make a commitment. It doesn't matter if the gale comes. It doesn't matter if the winds and the waves come. It doesn't matter if the storm comes. Just keep rowing.
You need to be more disciplined about your minds. Right?
What do people need to be thinking about with their minds?
So again, Sun Slappers, thank you, man. I love you again, man. That's Dr. Eric Thomas. Please get his coaching sessions. Please look him up on YouTube, Dr. Eric Thomas. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. He's more than a motivational speaker. He has lived a life and presented a life and then created a life for the people that he loved. And again, that's who I use in the morning. And I've taken some of the executive coaching to making sure that, and he's helped me get to, and his team has helped me get to the level that I am right now. Hey, man, God bless you, man. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace.